Sure. Hello, 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 hello. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hi everyone. Hi, good evening. Hi, am I audible now? Okay, now am I audible? Hello, hello. Am I audible now? Yes, yes, yes. Audible? Okay, fine, fine, fine. Great, great then. Great to know that. So, hi everyone again. Good evening and welcome to Essentials 2.0. And this is Python 0 to Hero. Sai Kiran Sondaka, our director, he would be your instructor for this Python session. But yeah, so he would be joining you guys. Let me first of all give you some introduction about let's have a quick interaction between you and me, and then we can start this session off. Okay. So yeah, so um, your instructor Saiken Sundaka would be joining you from the next session. Okay, due to some problem he could not join here, but yes, will not stop your learning, guys. We'll do this Python course. Okay, I'll take you ahead with the intro part of the Python. Okay, then he would take it ahead further to all the rest of the topic. So first of all, yeah, before starting the session, before I get into the Python topic, please let's have a quick interaction between you and me. Can you please all mention from what all places actually you are watching this session? I'm right here in Odisha right now. Very specifically, I'm at Bhubaneswar. Okay. So can you all please mention from what all places you are actually watching this session? Okay. Voice is very low. Voice is very low. I think this, now it should be fine. Is it really very low even now? Hyderabad, Mumbai, Bangalore, Nasik, Noida, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh. That's great. Okay, someone from Sambalpur, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Faridabad, Kerala, Gujarat, CG, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Agra. Okay, and Ahmednagar, Noida. Great, great, great to know that. So Kerala, Jharkhand, Jaipur, Vijayanagaram, Chittor. Okay, Delhi, Bangalore again. So, yup, Kathmandu. Okay, we have people from Nepal. Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. So we have people from like okay, Goa. Like okay, I want to visit Goa one day. So like everybody else have that plan, right? Okay, you're lucky. You are there in Goa right now. So yep. So guys, um, hello everyone again, once again, and good evening, and welcome to Essentials 2.0. This is Python 0 to Hero again. So I welcome all of you again to this course, and I hope I am audible properly. If not, please let me know. I'm audible right properly, guys? Because I see I see it's fine from my end, but I would also look forward for your responses. Yes, am I audible properly? We have people from like all over the nation. Also, we have people from other countries also here gathered here. So thank you everyone for joining. First of all, so let's have a let's start this thing. I'll just give you some information regarding this. Okay, so guys, you can also put your introduction in the chat. Okay, the way like in a creative way you can introduce yourself in the chat. You can put it. Okay, right. So the next thing is I would like to give you some information. So we have now changed the way in which you get the certificate and all. My voice is low. I don't think so. It should be low. Okay, let me just sit. Now is it fine? Is it fine now? Yes, it's fine. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we have changed the way you will be getting certificate. This time, guys, you will be getting two kinds of certificate. One is this participation certificate, and one is this completion certificate. So, which one is for whom? If you attend all this session, along with it, if you complete all the assignment and project given to you, then you will be getting the completion certificate, guys. Also, but if let's say you just attend the courses and you just fill the attendance, but don't submit any assignment and project, then you don't get the completion certificate, but you would get this attending the course certificate or participation certificate, guys. Okay, right. And now from this time onward, we are also shipping a hard copy of the certificate to you all, guys. Okay, isn't it great? We have changed this. We have now thought of okay, let's give hard copy of the certificate would be shipped to you guys all. Okay, those who would be submitting the assignment and project, basically all those who would be getting the completion certificate, will be getting hard copy certificate from us. We'll be shipping it to you. Right. Okay. So yeah, I think now that was a nice piece of information to all of you. Okay, we were getting digital copies of certificate, and the certificate are actually would be from Let's Upgrade, ITM group of institutions, NSDC, and Skill India, guys. So all this stuff you'll be getting for free. Okay, this course is entirely free. Just put attendance. Also, you submit assignment and project that would be given to you along the course. Okay, right. So you'll be getting a physical copy of the certificate, completion certificate shipped to your address, guys. That's what we have come up into right now. Okay, so what else do we have in the treasure? Let's hunt the treasure. So also I have some more thing to discuss to say you. What about a competition, guys? We have also come up with competition. One competition we have come up for all of you. So what you do is you take screenshot of this class. Okay, not necessarily now, whatever you will, whenever you feel like, take the screenshot of the class, put it in the Instagram, tag us there. Okay, use this hashtag best of let's upgrade. Okay, what is the exact hashtag? Let me show you that. Like, I'll just put in the chat what exact hash code you can use. I'll dump there in the chat. I will put it so that you can, all of you can use it. Okay, so what you have to basically do, you have to take the best, like the moment which you feel best in this session, you take a screenshot of that, put in the Instagram, tag us in that picture, and use this hashtag best of let's upgrade. How exactly, I'll be giving it right now, just give me a moment. Okay, one person, the one post which gets most likes and comment would be getting some gifts from us, some goodies from us. Okay, that's what we have come into. So I'll quickly give you that hashtag which you need to use for the post. Okay, just give me a moment, I would be giving it. So it's basically best of let's upgrade. How you can write, so it's better I'll just put it in the YouTube chat so that all of you can use it. Okay, all of you can use this hashtag best of let's upgrade. Yeah, this is the hashtag, guys. This is the hashtag which we have to use. Attendance form is not working. Can Josna, are you there? Can you please check it up once? Is the attendance form working now or not? Okay, fine. Yeah, I hope you got the answer in the chat. So guys, this hashtag, you use it, take screenshot of the session, the best moment, best time of the session, whatever moment you feel as best, you take the screenshot and put in Instagram, post in the Instagram, tagging us using this hashtag, and the one post which would get the most like and comments will be getting some goodies from us. Okay, isn't that nice? Okay, isn't that nice? And also this time, guys, we have also given you a form where you can directly submit your assignment actually. But you anyway, you would need to create a GitHub account. Okay, you create GitHub account, create your repository. Okay, and submit all the assignment there, and just put the link in the form. Okay, in the description, if you check, there are many links actually, guys. You will find the community link there. You will find assignment form link where you can submit the assignment. You'll find attendance link there. Okay, where you can put your attendance for this everyday course, everyday session. Okay, there are registration link if you have not registered for this awesome free course. Okay, where you can get a free like physical copy of the certificate, completion certificate. Then you can right now go in the description section and you can register for this course, guys. Okay, even you want, you can do it later. But yeah, so that's all are there in the description. Do check the description section, guys, of this video. Maybe later, if you want to do it now, you can do it now. Many useful links are there for you. Community links are there. All the details and the materials and all would be posted in the community. So it's better you get into the community also. You be there. Okay, anyway, you'll be getting mails regarding information update, but materials and all those would be posted in the community, guys. Okay, that's what I had to tell you all. And I think everyone is aware of the competition for the day. I'll come up with another competition next day. So every day one of you would be getting some goodies or some swags from Let's Upgrade. Today's competition is take screenshot of the best moment of today's class, post it in the Instagram. Okay, tag us. Also use this hashtag best of let's upgrade. The post which will get maximum likes and comment would be getting goodies from us or swags from us. That is the competition for the day, guys. Okay, yeah, fine. So without delaying much, let's get into our Python course. So Python 0 to hero, let's start with 0 and we'll get into, obviously we'll get into hero. Okay, so I know some of you already aware of basic stuff, but yes, there are, like, let to be on the same page, all of you, let all of us to be on the same page. We'll go with basic thing first of all. So first thing first, what is like, not what exactly, we know what is Python. Python is the programming language which we are using. I'll just rename it first. I'll be using Google Colab, guys. Google Colab. How can you get to Google Colab? Just like go to Google Colab research.google.com. That's it. Okay, right? So you can just go to this colab.research.google.com and you would be reaching this Google Colab thing. You can create a new notebook and you can start coding there right away. You don't have to install direct any like PyCharm, Anaconda. We'll be using this Google Colab throughout this session, guys, so you won't need anything else. Right, okay, this is something I had opened it already, but you can go to directly only the Google Colab. Let me just remove this part and I will land there. I'll just show you. I hope everyone is seeing this, whatever I'm doing right now. I hope it's visible to all of you. Yeah, Gautam, Yashwant, Gayatri, Mayank, you just wait for a moment. Attendance form would work and you can fill the attendance. Anyway, I hope like every one of us here for to learn something and not just to put the attendance. It would work in some minute, some moment. And yes, then we can easily like put attendance. Right now, let's focus on learning. Let's start with the Python thing. So yeah, so this is what you can get. You can just click your new notebook and a new notebook would be opened like this. Okay, so if you want, you can rename this whatever you want. So let's say this is day1.ipynb, which I'm doing here. Right, so what is Python? First of all, Python is a programming language, we know it. Okay, so when it actually started, can anyone answer this question? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat when actually this Python started. Any particular year range you can say. Assignment would be given Hemant. Okay, and there's like every day some or other assignment would be given to you and you have to submit that in the assignment form link. Assignment form link you can find in the description. Okay, 95, 90, 88, 1993, 76, 91. Okay. It was developed somewhere 1990 actually. Okay, and the developer was Guido van Rossum, if you know this name. Okay, he was the founder of this Python. The coolest thing about Python is it was actually started as a hobby project. Okay, not as a project, major, minor you might be doing, but it was actually a hobby. He started actually as a hobby and now see where Python stands. Okay, it was actually way back developed in 1990. 1991 he actually you can say released into the like whole world. He released that into world, but yeah, Python was not so popular. 1995 when Java actually released, after that Java quickly grasped the market. As we know, like majority of the systems were working on Java. Okay, even till now you can say Java has been working a lot of places. Okay, it is not like Java is not going anywhere right now, it's there. But yes, Python has gained the popularity now. It is being used heavily. Okay, it is one of the most used programming language right now. For that is why we say Python is a general purpose programming language for any purpose right now in today's era. Python can be used as a general programming language for machine learning, for IoT's thing, for this backend web development, Django and their Flask API automation, API for building APIs. A lot of things are there in Python. You can use it now. So Python is one of the most heavily used or mostly used programming language right now in the market, you can say. Okay, but way back it was not very popular, guys. It was not very popular. So I think you can I'll just ask you to like have to just look for it, how actually Python became popular. If it was developed way back like before Java, but Java was actually popular Like Java actually came into picture 1995, but it was way, more popular compared to Python. Python actually came 1990, or it was released to whole world as 1991, you can say. But instead of that, even after that, Python, Java actually garnered more popularity, and it was yeah, people were using in many devices. I guess some billions of systems were already working, but Python gained popularity very late. How is that? How Python got popular? So that is the question for you. You can wonder about it. You can research about it. Okay, right? Okay. So that's a question to think about. You can research. You can just Google it out. Like how Python became so popular. Okay, we all know that Java was developed in Sun Microsystems, right? Okay, I'm not saying why Python is popular exactly. I'm not talking about its features. Okay, see, I'm not talking about basically features. Java was backed by this Sun Microsystem. So, like, how this Python came into picture, like how people began to recognize it. Then it was heavily used. Right now, you see anywhere you go, anywhere it is actually used. Python is used everywhere. Yeah, I'm seeing actually answers. Yes, Arvind, Google, Aditya, Google. Yep, you are correct. You are correct. Actually, you are correct. So Google actually backed Python. There was Sun microsystem for Java, but into year 2006, I guess. Yep. So in 2006 year, this Google backed Python, and it was like that's why it gained popularity. Then after that, it was a like journey, like roller coaster. It was a steep, you can say, uptrend for Python. Okay, you can still also, if you search what is the most popular language, I think that's Python would be the answer. Okay, the most heavily used, if you can also check it out, I guess Python would be the second or third place. You can check it out. Like, I'm not very sure about the current thing, but yeah, it would be it has, I guess, surpassed Java now in terms of popularity. Yeah, it has surpassed Java in terms of popularity because it is used in many places, more places as compared to Java. Okay, so that was actually where Python came from, how it came from, and who actually developed it, and how Python became popular. Right now, let's get into this Python thing. Okay, I've already said you how we would be using Python. Like, how we'll be coding here in Google Colab. It's very simple. You don't have to do anything. Just open this colab.research.google.com, and there we will be coding something. Okay, first and foremost feature of Python is it's very simple. Okay, right? It's very simple in terms of, let's say you come from any background. If you know C, let's say you don't know any programming language, it would be very easy for you to learn Python. That's why I think I have read somewhere, it was suggested that if you want to teach programming language to a kid, then Python would be the best option to pick it up, like to pick up. So yeah, it's very simple. It's like it would seem to you as a plain English you are saying, you are writing. Okay, so it is very simple actually, very simple language, and easy to, you can say, easily readable, easily readable. No strict syntax. Like, this is my point, guys. You will not find this anywhere mention this. Okay, no strict syntax, I'll say no strict syntax. And one of, like, the major powerful thing, it might not feel powerful, but yes, that is a good feature: dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language. So Python is dynamically typed language. So what basically is dynamically typed language? Let's understand first of all. Anyone knows this? Anyone knows? Screen is not clear. Okay, let me check. Yeah, screen, I think it's clear for me. Can anyone confirm? Have you all like checked the video quality? Have you checked your video quality, guys? All of you? Please check your video quality on which you are watching right now. Okay, check it. I hope it's fine. Okay, Is my screen visible properly, guys? Is my screen visible properly? Screen okay? Fine, fine. Yeah. So guys, please check your video quality. Actually, we might be looking at 360p or something. Please at least change it to 480p or 720p. 720p would be fine. Okay. No strict syntax I'm saying here. I'll be explaining that why it is not a proper like nowhere it is mentioned no strict syntax. It is my point actually why I use it. I'll just let you know. Okay, then the major point, the most important part is dynamically typed language. Any one of you know this? What is actually dynamically typed language? Why Python is known as dynamically typed language? Can anyone say? Okay, I got Jyotirmoy. Jyotirmoy I have answered. Need not to declare a variable. Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, we don't have to declare a variable, or you can say we don't have to define the data type of a variable while creating it. We just directly store the value in the variable, right? Okay, so in C what we do, we write int a, okay, semicolon, and then we write a equal to maybe 20 or 25, whatever, right? Okay, or else we can directly write here int a equal to 20. So it is bound with a data type, guys. In other programming language, if you go for C or C++ or Java, it is bound with the data type. But here in Python, we don't have to write all this stuff. We just write a equal to 20, and we don't need also this semicolon actually. Okay, if you miss this semicolon in C or C++ or Java, it will give you an error. But here in Python, it is not necessary. Can I give semicolon here? Let's check it out. See, no error. So semicolon, you can give it, but it's not required. So that's why I say no strict syntax. Okay, no strict syntax. Also dynamically typed language, so there is no data type assigned to this variable. Okay, for the same a, if I now use some string, if I store this string, this is a string hello, right? Okay, so it is fine, it would work fine. So earlier I stored 20, an integer value, in this variable a. Now I have stored a string value in the same variable a. So dynamically at runtime, okay, dynamic term is used majorly to denote something which is happening at runtime, guys. Okay, so type of a is integer first, then I stored string, so the type of a would become again string. To show you this, basically I have something. Okay, there is a built-in function. Okay, let's not get into function right now, guys. We'll talk about function and all later. Like Sai Kiran would come, like he would continue from the next day. So he would be telling you what function is, how function and all, right? Okay. So type, there's a built-in function in Python type, which would give you the data type of the variable. So if I write here type of a and I want to print it, so print. Okay, I think I have rushed a bit here. So I think I should show you first how to actually simply print something in Python. It's very simple. Just use the built-in function print. Okay, and whatever you want to print here, you can just say hello world. Hello world. So now if I execute this code, how do I execute, guys? Simple. It's simple. Very simple. You can click on this like play kind of button, or you can in the keyboard you can press shift plus enter, so it will execute the code for you. And yes, we are getting hello world as the output. Okay, one more thing let me tell you here. In Python there's single quote, double quote. You can also use double quote, guys. There is no issue. You can use single quote for a string, you can use double quote also for string. There would be no problem. Okay, if I say you, I can also use triple quote. I can also use triple quote, but again triple quote has other uses also, for comment, multi-line comment, for documentation and all. Okay, I'll tell you, just give me a moment, I'll tell you. So you can use single quote for string, double quote for string, also this triple quote for string. So here I have used only 3 single quote. So what you can do is you can also use 3 double quote, like kind of this. So I'll write here hello let's upgraders, let's okay, right? Okay, let's upgraders. So here I have used 3 double quote. Let me execute it. See, there is no problem, no issue. I'm getting the output. So you can use single quote, you can use double quote, you can use triple quote also for string, guys. Okay, right? So a triple quote can again become this single triple quote or double triple quote. but majorly this triple quote are used for multi-line comment. So let's now understand what comment is basically. I've already used comment here in the code. Okay, I've already used comment here. These all lines, this part, these are the comment. Guys, can you please check your video quality? Can you check video quality? Have you checked? Please check it. Please check your video quality. Is it set to 720p? Because I think many of your friends had already said the screen is properly visible. It's fine. Okay. Can anyone confirm again? Gautam, is it fine, the screen resolution? Okay, video quality is good, Mona Lisa said. Yeah, okay, so now it's confirmed that video quality is good. Please check your video quality, guys. Right, okay. So, someone asked about the bracket or parenthesis, right? Yes, guys, see, in Python 2.0, like Python 2, version 2, this parenthesis was not there. The reason behind that was print was not a function in Python 2. But we are talking about Python 3, where print is a function. So obviously function parenthesis would be there. So we use parenthesis here. Print is a function here in Python 3, but it was kind of a, you can say, command or statement in Python 2. That was not a function in Python 2. So these are all comments, guys. These are comments. So comments are the, I guess already we know, comments are not executed. This statement are just to give some extra information to the reader. Like if a person would be seeing my code, okay, this is some extra information for that person. Okay, if I want to have multi-line comment, then I can use this triple quoted string. Here I will write something I'll write. Okay, welcome to Essentials 2.0. That's it. Okay, this I want to do. So this is basically comment. This would not be executed. These are multi-line comment, guys. Okay, right? I think we all understood it. Fine. So this is print function. This is how it print. This is how you can print something into, like, in Python. Okay. Also, I would like to discuss something else here in terms of this print only. So if I here write print hello, and let's say I have another print statement here, print coders, for example, hello coders is my two print statement. One is hello and one is coders. Let me execute it. What happened? We got printed hello and coders. So if you have come from C, C++ or Java, see guys, we have not used any, like we haven't asked to break the line. So basically we expect that hello coder should be printed on the same line, but here it is printed actually in separate lines. Why is that so? It is because of the default behavior of the print function. Okay, even if you don't mention it, default behavior of print function is to take the next print statement to the next line. So it printed hello and it will take the cursor to the next line, so that the next print statement will print the content in the next line. So what we can do actually, if I want to print here, on the same line, so there are many ways we can do. That is, one is this, you can write hello, and there is something called end attribute, guys. In the end attribute you can give null string, and you can say here hello coders, not here, basically coders. What is this end? This is an attribute of this print function, guys. You are actually saying print function, don't end with next line, please end with a null string. Okay, don't go to the next line, please be there at the same place, print hello and be there, don't go anywhere, don't take the cursor anywhere. That's what this end says. Whatever you mention in the end, with that print function will end. Okay, let me execute this code, it would be much clearer. So due to this two statement, I got this hello coders, but due to this two statements, see here, I got hello coders on the same line, because I have mentioned here end equal to null string, nothing. Don't go anywhere. Don't print anything after hello. Be there. Keep the cursor at the same place, and the next print statement would print it here, right? But I need a space between hello and coders. So what I can do, I can just give a space here. I'm saying now to print function, please end with a space. Okay, please end with the space. Print hello, then after it you can just give a space. Yeah, Sharmila, yep, I'll go with it. So see, this class we are going with basics. Okay, it is just to get along with Python. Well, how Python is the when Python came, and what was behind Python, what are the things, how it became popular and all. We'll be dealing with the basic, like how we can store data. Okay, right? All those stuff we will be discussing today. Data, basically how we can store data and all. And tomorrow onward you would be discussing more about the decision making using Python, and some projects you will do. Okay, some project you will be building with Python and all. Okay, right, that's what you'll be doing. And I hope everyone has got the competition for the day. I'm just repeating it once again, guys. Okay, take screenshot of the best time of today's class, post it in the Instagram, use this best of let's upgrade in the hashtag best of let's upgrade, and tag us. Okay, the post which will get maximum likes and comments will be getting a swag or goodies from us. Okay, for you, all of you, I'll just give the hashtag here again in the chat. So it's best of let's upgrade. This is the hashtag you should be using while posting that. Okay, right, fine. So this is about this print. Okay, hello coders, and this end with a space, right? There is also one more way. You don't have to use this end and all. So what you can do is you can just write hello and give a comma and write here coders. Basically this will also give you the same thing, guys. Okay, so this will give you hello coders. Okay, there would be a space between hello and coders because you have mentioned it, end with a space. Also, if you give comma here, if you separate two different thing with comma, it will also give you a default space in between. Okay, right? So that's how print works here in Python. I hope it's clear. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Up to this, is it clear? Is it clear? This is how print works. How print works. Print by default will take the cursor to the next line. So if you have multiple print statement, then it will be printed separate line. So to stop that, in order, if you don't want to do that, then you mention this end attribute here. There is an attribute end. You are saying end with this. Here we are mentioning end with space. Print hello and end with space. So what it will do, it will print hello and it will print a space. Then it will print the coders. Right? Also the same thing we can do using this way, guys. You don't have to use the end attribute. The same way you can mention in this way. Hello you write, give a space, you give a comma, and you write coders. So by default it would give a space in between and the values would be printed in the same line. So this is how print works. Okay, right? You don't, if you don't want a space in between, don't just write end equal to null string, or don't give anything in between the double quote or single quote, and you will get you see here there is no space in between hello coders, hello and coders. There is no space. This is how print function works. Okay, right? Yeah, if you want something to mention, I'll show you. Let's say I would I want this @ symbol after hello to be printed. Let me execute this code and see hello it printed, then it ended with @. Okay, then coders was printed. So this is how it works. I hope everyone is clear with the end attribute of print function in Python. Okay, everyone clear with the end attribute? Okay, now let's go to the next thing. We'll talk about data types and all. Okay, so we were discussing something about dynamic typing actually. So we don't have to define any data type, just create a variable and store 20 in it. Okay, now there is a built-in function, guys, which is type. which is type of A. If you print type of A, then it will give you the data type of A. So I'll just remove this part. Let me just execute only this part. If I execute this, see, you are getting some integer. It's saying it belongs to class end. Why it is actually saying class end, guys? Because everything here is an object. But yep, for the timing, let's not get into the class and object thing. Just you assume that yep, it is actually giving us integer data type. So this thing A, even if you have not mentioned any data type, okay, it has actually taken the data type based on the value we have assigned. We have assigned 20, which is an integer. That is why type of A has come out to be integer. What happens if I assign something else? Let's say hello. Now I want to print type of A. Will it be still string or still integer, or it would be string or something else? Okay, let's do it. So let's hit enter. Let's hit enter. See, it gives me str. Str stands for string, guys. So now data type of A is actually string. So automatically it is changing. That is why we say Python is a dynamically typed language. Okay, that is why we say dynamically typed language. Not only this, if I have the same variable A here, if I store a character, let's say $1 character. So what do you think? Will it give us character data type something, or type of A? Type of A. Type is a built-in function, guys, which will give you data type of the variable. And see here, we got same str. We don't have character data type actually in Python. Okay, even if you give 1 character, that would still be str type, string type. Str stands here for string actually, right? Okay, so these are some of the data types which we would be using. Some other advanced data types also will be talking about, guys, but let me finish up with this data type thing. I want to discuss some detailed discussion here. I want it here. So okay, to come up with, let's say I have a variable again x, and here I have 10.25. I guess obviously we know, all of us know what would be the data type of this x. Okay, let's execute it once again. Float. So it belongs to float data type. So yep, x is now float data type because we have stored a floating point number. That's nice. Okay, so we got to know here there is no data type required to be mentioned with the variable. We can directly store value. Depending on the value we are assigning to a variable, data type would be automatically decided. That is why Python known as dynamically typed language. The next thing what I want to discuss here is very important, guys. Please pay attention here. Okay, so I'll come up with another variable. Let's say I'll pick what about x? Again, I'm taking the same x variable, x equal to 10. Okay, then I have y equal to 20. Then I have a different variable, c okay, z equal to 30. So what we have done here, we have assigned 10 to x, 20 to y, and 30 to z. Right? Okay, this is what we have done. The same thing, guys, the same thing we can do also in another way. How is that possible? We can write x comma y comma z equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. So you can assign different values to different variables using this. So you can also write in this way, okay, separate lines, or you can also write in this way, same line would be assigned, all the values would be assigned to x, y, and z, everything. That's why it goes. Okay, Rakesh, I didn't get your question. What you want me to actually say? You are assigning a character, right? A equal to this. So you want me to write a equal to this. This is a character. Okay, fine. What would be the like data type here? If I give type of A, I'll get string type. That's it. So if you don't, you are saying you don't have to give you want me to remove those quotes. Okay, see, it's giving syntax error. I cannot store a symbol here directly. It should be some kind of value. Either it would be integer, either it would be character, something, right? Okay, yeah, materials would be given, Praveen. Materials would be given. Okay, right. So okay. So This would not work. Obviously, we need to specify what kind, like at least the value should be there, what kind of value, it should be proper. So now we understood that we can assign three different values to three different variables in this way. Also, we can write the same thing in the same line. So we have assigned multiple values in multiple variables, respective variables. What about if I want to assign same value to three variables? I want to assign 20 in variable A, B and C. It's again very simple in Python. You just write A equal to B equal to C. I think this is also possible in other languages also. There's no rocket science on this. Okay, so I can just print a value of this A, B and C, A, B and C, all the three variables. If I print it here, see, I'm getting 20, 20 and 20 because all these variable A, B and C are all containing 20. Okay, type would give you the data type of a variable. That's it, nothing else. Type would give you the data type. It's a built-in function which would give you data type of a variable. Okay, right? Yeah, Gautam, this is something you are asking about list, which would be discussed. Just be there with me, and it would be discussed. Okay, if it's not possible to do today, then it would be done in the next session, that is tomorrow. Okay. Okay, fine. So A, B, C, we got here 20, 20, 20. A, B, C, values of all A, B, C are 20 actually. I want to discuss here one more built-in function, guys. Okay, I find it very useful. There is a built-in function which is called ID. ID. If I write ID of A, what exactly this will do? If I go with print ID of A, anyone knows this? What ID will give me? Vinith, it would be automatically saved in your drive actually, Vinith. You don't have to worry. It is there already in my drive. I have created it, so it is already there in my drive. The next moment you open the Google Colab, a file, this file would be there. You can download it to your system. Yeah, sure. You, Chetan, you will get notes of this. No header files, Rajeshwari. No header file. That is why, like, there is no complexity, no complex code. Directly you jump into coding and start coding. Okay, that's it. Okay, fine. Yeah. So anyone knows here what is ID actually? ID. What is ID? A unique number. What kind of number? What is that? Basically, address. It will give me address. You can say ID of A. It would give me an address. So this basically is an address of A. So if I, let's say, I'll print address of all this thing like A, B, and C. A, B and C, everything. I'm printing address of A, address of B and address of C. Let's see what it would give me. What do you notice here, guys? All the addresses are same. How is it possible? You do the same thing in C or C++, you'll get a different address, like for all these variable A, B and C. Even if you store same value, like I'm talking about now, right now, a comparison between C++ or maybe C in Python actually. If you go in C, let's say we are talking about C++. In C++, if you create three different variable, but if you assign same value, even then they would give you the different address. But now in Python here, I'm assigning the same value here to three different variables, and I'm getting same address here. Okay, I'm getting same address here. The reason behind this is, guys, Python here, this integer actually, it would in memory to look, if you're creating the same value, then it will not actually allocate a different memory in the same memory. It would be there in the same memory. Okay, it will not actually allocate different memory location. There will be 120, and A, B, C all are actually you can say referring to the same value. Okay, I don't want to get into the concept of this objects and all right now, because I don't want to confuse you. But that's it. This is it. What is actually behind the scene? Okay, here integer is an object actually. 120 is created. One memory is allocated 20. A, B, C. You can say these are names. Okay, or container names. Okay, like here this is my body. So if you say Subrat is just a name for this body. Okay, I can have different names. Right, I can have different name. Maybe you have a name in the, like, your friends call you with a name. Your, like, at home your parents call with a different name. And yep, okay, that's how. So here you can say for 20 we have three different names, that is A, B and C, right? Okay, that's it. Sanket, kind of, you can say, but no pointer in Python, to be very honest. It's actually an object, and A, B, C are actually references to the same object. Okay, ID will give you address of the variable. Yes, Prashant, ID will give you um, um, address of the variable. And here, as we have stored same value in all these three variable, we are getting the same address, because Python doesn't create duplicate value, doesn't allocate memory for duplicate value. Okay, right. Again, I want to discuss one more important thing on the same note, guys. So yeah, what I'll do, I will go for this A, B, C equal to 20. So now we discussed that only 120 is created, and A, B, C, all these three are referring to the same location 20, same value 20. Okay, right? So let me also, for your reference, I would be needing also this. So let me address. What I would do now is, I want to change the value of B. Let's say I want to make it 30. Okay, so A, B and C all are actually referring to the same memory location, right? One memory, and I'm now storing 30 in the B. I'm storing 30 in B. Okay, so what would be the value of A, B and C? Who would say? If I now print value of A, B and C, whether it would be 30, 30, 30 or something else? You say me in the chat. Let me know, guys, whether the answer would be 30, 30, 30 or anything else. Assignment would be given. Just wait for some time. Let me at least progress to some content, and then we can say. Can anyone say here what would be the value of A, B and C? I have changed. I have now stored 30 in B. A, B, C, all these three actually referring to the same memory location containing 20, and now I have assigned 30 to B, and then printing. Okay, 20, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20. Yep, everyone. Yes, it's correct. It's correct. It's correct. Actually, it would give me 20, 30 and 20. So A and C will not change, but B will change. This is the property, you can say, why this is possible. This is possible because of a property called immutability. Okay, this is a property called immutability. What is immutability? Immutability means you cannot change. Okay, you cannot change. So when you change B as 30, it won't change this value. 20 is there, guys. A and C are referring to it. But when you store 30 in B, one different memory would be allocated. 30 would be stored there, and now B is a name for 30, or B is referring to 30 now. A and C are left out, like they are as it is. They are referring still to 20, but B is now referring to 30, because you cannot change that value 20 to 30. It is there. So it is actually immutability property of integers. This is immutability property of integers. Fine. I hope these basic concepts are very much clear with you all. Next, just jump on to the advanced data types like list, tuple and all. We'll go through it. But before that, what I want to do here is, I want to take input. Okay, let's talk about input very briefly, and I'll go to the list thing. Right. Okay. Can we print address of ABC in the same print function? Yes, Gautam, you can just give comma. Okay, print ID of A, comma ID of B, comma ID of C, and that would be done. Okay. Address of B is already changed. The thing is, we have not printed address of B again. So let me show you. Let me show you. You want to see that? I would just okay. Let me copy and paste it here. So I'm again, see, after changing the value of B, and I'm printing value of A, B and C. Again, I'm printing address of A, B and C. Okay. See, except A and C. The A and C have same address, the same address basically, which was there, but address of B has been changed, because B is now referring to another memory location which contains 30. I hope this makes this clear. Memory address, Anurag, memory address. You want to store some data somewhere, you need memory, right, in your system. This is the address. You are staying at home, so obviously if someone want to reach you or someone want to send you, so that person would need your address, right? So basically in the memory, in the system, there would be like address for each memory location. That's what this ID is giving us. Okay, right? Yeah, dictionary and all would be discussed later, Siddharth. Just wait for some time, like maybe tomorrow it would be done. Right? Okay, fine. So up to this, everyone is clear. Please let me know, guys. Please let me know if anyone got doubt, because I just want to. Hemant, you want me to tell me what is immutability? Immutability means it cannot be changed. I stored 30 in B, but it did not change the value 20. Rather, a different memory location was created. Different memory location was created, and 30 was like stored in B. You can say B is now referring to a memory, different memory location. That same memory location value was not changed. That is what about is immutability. That cannot be changed. It is there, still there. Okay, you are now trying to store different value. One more memory location is allocated. It did not change that. It is as it is kept. Okay. How to print? Bhavik, I just said it. ID. You just write print ID of A, comma ID of B, comma ID of C. It's simple, very simple, right? Instead of this, what you can do? You can just write it here. Just give comma and yep. Okay, this is the way you remove this, and this would give you the addresses on the same line with the space. Obviously, space separated values you will get. Okay, someone I saw someone was asking for this print type of and then ID of A. He is really very curious. He or she, I don't remember, but I just saw this comment. If I execute this, see, it still gives me integer because this is a number, it's an address. So it's still integer kind of value. Address is an integer kind of value, it's the number basically. Fine, I hope we are done with this. I hope everyone understood about this exact thing. Okay, right? Okay, immutability basically means you cannot change it, it cannot be changed. You want me to change the value of B again? If you want me to change it again, see, already 20 is there in the memory, guys. If you change it again, then address of A, B and C will become again same. See, as long as the value is there in the memory, no new memory would be allocated for the same value. See, again A, B and C again become same. Address of A, B and C again become same. As long as value is there in the memory, if you want to assign same value again, no new memory would be allocated. It will just make it refer to the same memory location. That's it. Okay, right? So I hope it's clear up to this. I would just go to input thing. How can we actually take input in Python? So I'll take a variable X. Okay, that is a built-in function, guys. Input. You'll have more much detailed discussion on function in the upcoming classes, but I'll just use the built-in function input here. So X equal to input. This input function will actually take input to X, right? So we always prefer, whenever we want to take input, we display a message, right, to the user. Enter this, enter a value, or enter two values or something. That message you can keep it here. Enter a value, maybe a colon I'll give, right? Then y equal to, I want to take one more value, input, enter the second value, enter first value, enter second value. So I'm trying to take two input, guys, X and Y, two values I want to take. And oh, okay, see, it's showing me the message enter first value. I can take up some value 12, and then we get enter second value because of this statement. So I can take up like maybe 30, let's say. Okay, that's it. It will not do anything else because I have not written any code. I have just taken input. Let's try. Let's add some code into it. So X and Y have taken input. Enter first value 12 I have taken, and then second value I have taken 30. What I want to do is I want to print the result of addition of these two. Print X plus Y. So what it will do, it will add these two values X and Y and it will print the result. That is what we expect. Okay, right? So yeah, guys, see, I think like some of you also like are aware of the basic stuff. You can also help each other in the chat. Okay, if anyone is still got like confused with some basic stuff, then also help each other out in the chat. That is how we say that we are a community and we help each other and we grow together, right? Okay, so print x plus y. So I want to print the result of addition of the x and y. So let me execute it again. So it will give me first value. First value is let's say 10. Second value is let's say 12. So answer should be 22. If I hit enter, I'm getting 1012. Okay, so basically we didn't get the addition result of addition. We didn't get the sum, like sum of these two values. Rather we got actually 10 plus 12, 10 12 we got. This is not fine. Like what happened actually, it got concatenated, guys. Why this happened is, let me tell you this. Whenever you take input, when you use input function, okay, whatever you take, those are actually string. It would be very clear if I give you this type of x and type of y. Let me print type of x and y, then it will be very much clear. Let me execute this code. So 10 maybe oh, it fine, no issue. See, str string type. So remember this, when you use input function, it will take string, not integer. If you want to make it integer, then you have to convert it into integer. And how can we do that? Just apply int function over this. Whatever value you will take through input function, you convert that again into integer by applying this int function on it. Okay, now if I execute it, guys, let me check it. 12 and let's say 15. See, now it shows me integer and integer, data type of x and y, and yes, we are getting 27, which is result of addition of these two values, 12 and 15. That's how you take integer input actually. Okay, you just, if you use only input, it will take string input, not integer. If you want integer, convert it into integer just by applying int function over it, and that's it, you are done. Okay, so this is how you take input, guys. This is how you take integer input. Also, I will just give you a way through which we can go with multiple input. How do we take multiple input? With that, we would introduce ourselves to list data type in Python. Okay, so I want to take multiple input here. So enter values, some values, right? Okay, and what I want to do is I want to print the values. Let's say print x. Okay, I want to store multiple values in this variable x, and here I'm just printing it, for example. Okay, let me execute it. So it is asking me to enter the values. Let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is my set of values. Hit enter. It's sure we are getting the values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We are getting all these values, but we need to check what kind of value is this. Is this like are these values all integers? Type of x, oh, not here, my bad, here, type of x. What is the data type of x? Basically same values I'll take, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, my bad, 50. Okay, and see, it says string. That means you have not taken 5 values, actually you have just taken one string, which is this entire thing, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, it is basically this you have taken 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Entirely as a single string which you have taken input, guys. You have not taken 5 integers. Here I am talking about taking multiple input, multiple integers input. I want to take here. Okay, I want to take here multiple input here, multiple integer input. That is what I want to take here. Okay, right? So I hope everyone is with me. Right, so this is not the way through like you take multiple input, guys. So how do we take? It's very simple, but it might not make sense much at this point of time, but by the end of this course and all, you would be comfortable with whatever I'm going to write now. Okay, so those who are thinking that you can just apply integer over this input, if you are thinking around that way, You say, okay, the same way if I can apply integer over it, then it will make me all those values integer. But sadly it won't work, guys. It will not work if you take, okay, if you take multiple values here, let's say 10, 20, my bad, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If you use this, it will give you error. It will not work. You cannot convert into like this whole string into an integer. If you have a single value like 10, string 10, you can convert it easily. But this is 10 space, 20 space, 30 space, 40 space. This cannot be converted into integers. This definitely will not work. Then what we will do? Let me tell you all this stuff. So I have this input. How this works? Enter values, some values. So what we understood, guys, this will like give me a string, right? Enter values, I'll get a string. Okay, so for that I also will print this type. I think this we don't need it right now, but anyway, just to make things very clear, I have a string 10 space 20 space 30 and space 40 space 50 stored in X. Okay, what I exactly want to do is I will take a different variable, let's say val, and I will apply something called split. Okay, there is a built-in function, guys, split, which is actually not function, I should say. It is actually method of string. Okay, string method split. What actually this split does, that's what we need to know here. So let me print the val. It would give me some values. We will get to, like, we'll understand what this split method does. If I hit enter, obviously first of all it will ask me to enter some values. Yep. Okay, see, class str is data type of X, fine, but when I applied split method on X, it gave me this. And what is this, guys? Who can say what is this? What is this? It's again a data type. It's again a data type. It's again a data type. So what is this, guys? What is this data type? Who can say? Who can say? Who can say? What is this data type? List. This is a list. This is a list containing these 5 strings as elements. Okay, this is a list containing 5 string element, but our purpose, like, we wanted to have 5 different integers and not strings. Okay, so I'll just finish this up and we will again, like, your classes should continue in the next session. Let me just finish this thing, how to take multiple input, guys. Let me just finish this thing. Okay, maybe I'll just give you introduction to list after that and we'll finish up. Just maybe 5 to 10 moments, that's it, not much more than that. Okay, I have a list now. I have stored multiple values, but the problem is I have stored string values. I need integer values. So what can be done? It's very simple, guys. With now I'm going to show you. This is a list. How can I actually go to each of the value? That's what we need to do here. Okay, see. Okay, so you can iterate over this, and so x dot split is giving you a list. So this is a list. Okay, I want to iterate over that list. Iterating over the list means I want to visit each element. I want to first go 10, then 20. So basically this I value would be first 10, then the value of I would be 20, then the value of I would be 30, then the I value would be 40, then 50. And for each of this value of I, what I want to do is I want to convert that I into integer. So when I would be this string 10 would be converted into integer 10, then I would be string 20, that would be converted into integer 20, and so on, guys. Okay, and finally this I need to store this in a string. Finally I need just list. I need a final list actually of all these converted values, integer values. Now if I execute it again, let me show you this: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, I'll hit enter. It was string initially, this X, but now see, guys, you have now a list containing 5 integers values. Previously it was string values, but now we have successfully got 5 integer values. This is how you can take multiple input, guys, multiple integer input. Is this thing clear? Is this thing clear? It is a list, actually list you can say collection of several values. It is not similar to array, guys. Array is collection of same data type, but in list we can contain different data type actually. Okay, just take an example here of a list. So li, let's say, is a list. I can store any kind of value. Let's say hello. Next element can be a like integer. Next value can be a floating point number. Anything, a single character. Again, that is a string. Anything you can store. So list can contain different types of value. But whereas you know from C++ or Java, array can contain homogeneous values. See, there is no error. We are getting, this is a list. This is a list. Yeah, let me show you this, how it is a list. Like, yeah, you can also print the type of this variable li. Then you can sense it. See, list is a list data type. Okay, understood the difference between list and array, guys? Everyone, did you understand? Array and list. Array is basically a collection of homogeneous data type. Okay, and list basically it's a collection of values, but any data type, guys. Okay, there are various functions in list is very like useful. List is very easy to use. So let's say I have some values there. Okay, I have some values. Let's say 12, 10, maybe 4, maybe 7, maybe 1, maybe 3, whatever. Okay, and you want to, let's say, sort this list. So it's very easy. You can just apply li.sort. The sort is a method, built-in method, and if you apply over it, it will sort the list. Okay, after this, if I now try to print li, see, the list element would be in a sorted manner now. See, 1, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12. Original list was this, but now the list elements are sorted, guys. List elements are sorted just by using, we didn't have to write this hardcore logic and all, but yes, now with this use of the simple sort method of list, we are able to sort this list. Okay, your original list has been actually disturbed in the sense it is sorted in ascending order, guys. Okay, there is also one more thing which I want to show you. li.reverse. Okay, what is this reverse? As the name suggests, it will just reverse your list. Okay, it will just reverse the list. See, the list was 1, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12, but now it is 12, 10, 7, 4, 3, 1. Okay, right? So that's it. That like these are some of the method: reverse, sort. There are many other method also. Probably that would be discussed in the next class. Okay, I don't want to get into deep of this in that. I don't want to get into depth of this list method and all. Okay, that will be continued in the next session. But right now, guys, I just want to discuss a very important concept in list. Okay, which is slicing. Okay, I'll just finish slicing and we'll end this class, guys. I'll not go further. Okay, I'll not go further. We'll just go with this slicing. Okay, and we'll stop our discussion for today. Okay, yeah, what is slicing? It's very simple. If I have a list, okay, maybe I have some values 12, 25, 10, 5, 1, 3. Okay, what is slicing? Slicing means taking a part of the string, list. Okay, taking a part of the list. So if I go here like li of, I want to print 12, 25 and 10. 12, 25 and 10 I want to print. So what I can do, I can mention a 0, I put a colon, and I have to mention, like, I want to print till 10, guys. It actually work in the same manner as array, more or less. Okay, how in the same manner? Indexing. Okay, this is stored at index 0, this is stored at index 1, this is stored at index 2, this is index 3, index 4, index 5. Same as array. I think you all know what array is. Okay, so array index starts with 1. Similarly, this string list index also starts with 0. Sorry, I might have said 1. Index starts with 0, guys. Okay, index starts with 0. Okay, right? So that's what so we'll mention. I want to print the values from beginning. So mention the start index as 0. Okay, right. So the syntax is mention the start index and mention the end index. Start and end, that is fine. Start and end, start index, end index. So what is start index? 0. What is end index? I want to print 12, 25 and 10. What is the index of 10, guys? So 12 is 0, 25 is 1 and 10 is 2. If you want to print till 10, you have to mention here 3. Okay, one more. Like if you mention here 0 colon 3, then it will print the values of index 0, 1 and 2, 1 less than the end value. That's what you need to remember, guys. Okay, see, let me execute it and I'll show you that. See, I got 12, 25 and 10. If I change this now to 5, you might think I'll get the value at index 5, but no, you'll get up to index 4. 5 values you will get: index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3 and index 4. Okay, see, we got index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3 and index 4. That's it. Okay, so that's how this working. Okay, fine. So we have like slicing is what I needed to discuss. Maybe it would be discussed in much detail tomorrow. I want to give the assignment for today, guys. You sort a list in descending order. That would be your assignment for today. Okay, right? Sort a list. Given a list, sort it in descending order. Maybe I'll give some list. Maybe okay, I can take input, right? I can take input. Why do I have to always do this? So input, and we have just learned how to take multiple input. So enter values, let's say. Okay, and I'll apply split on it. Whatever I had done there, I'm just writing the all. I'm combining all those separate statement into a single statement, guys. Okay, then here for I in, and this is int of, it might look familiar to you already because we have used this already. We have done this. Only thing is I have merged everything into a single statement. This is possible because we are in Python. We are doing Python, guys. Okay, whatever input you take, applied split on it. Now this entire thing is a list. Then you are iterating over the list and converting its value into integer. Finally, you are actually enclosing all the values in a list. So technically I have a list. So you just have to sort this list, whatever values you take, you just have to sort this list into like descending order. That's what your assignment is. Assignment you submitted. Okay, your deadline, I think your deadline would be 1st August or 2nd August. Okay, you have to you can check it out. Okay, just now you can mention there. So basically see, 29th would be your last day. Okay, so 3 days from that would be your deadline. Formula split is actually, it would split. Okay, I'll just give you maybe. Okay, fine. Anyway, I have to take some values there because I had executed that. Okay, no issue. Split is very simple. Split, if you have certain string, let's say okay, fine. If you have a string, what string? Maybe HELLO. This is a string, right? In any string, if you apply split, okay, and that result, let's say I am storing in some variable X. So hello is a string. I can take a variable, but I don't want to take any variable. So it is a string, guys, and on the string I'm applying this split method. If you're getting confused, then better I will like use a different way. Yeah, so hello is a string which is stored in X, and applying the split function on the string. Okay, and after that if I print this Y, see, this is what split will do. Split will return a list containing this individual element. So split will split at every space, guys. Every space, at each space it will split and you'll get all these elements. That's it. Okay, I hope it's clear to all. Like we have completed already the whatever we had to discuss today. I will not go further. If you have any doubt, please ask me and we can close it off. I know like we have shooted our time. I don't want to make it overloaded to all of you. Like we can close this off and we can continue our discussion in the next class tomorrow. Yeah, your instructor Cycle Sundakar would be joining you tomorrow. Okay, and he would be taking it ahead, guys, on tomorrow. Yep, you can submit assignment link. Yeah, sure, you can submit as collab link. That is also fine. Yeah, you can submit as collab. And this material, this note, whatever we have done, this also you will get it in the community. Please check the community link. Get in there. It would be updated. Okay, very soon, like maybe within 1 or 2 hours after after we end up this after we wrap up this course. Okay, right. One thing I want to show you guys, all of you, before we end, just see this. It's nice.
Recent decades have seen a dramatically accelerating pace in the development and adoption of new technologies. But a gap persists in terms of adaptability. What if you can fill that gap from the comforts of your home by upskilling? Introducing PGP Full Stack Program by Let's Upgrade. The most affordable PGP Full Stack program has everything that will take you to the next step of your career via learn, build, share, grow. You earn a PGP Full Stack certificate accredited by ITM Group of Institutions, and STC, Skill in your LetsUpgrade.in.
Learn the most demanded skills in industry with 2 years of Python Django, AIML deep learning, data science, web development with React.js, Vue.js. You may pick any one of this track, but you will do system design, problem solving DSA certification, cloud computing certificate also. Be the one that top companies are looking for.
Is it now? Like, am I audible now? Am I audible? Hello, hello. Okay, so am I audible? Am I audible? Assignment is I have posted already in the chat. Okay, take input for a list and sort it in descending order. Okay, right? Got it, everyone? I've also put in the chat. I'll just put it in some more time. Let's say in the chat. Assignment is this, guys. Assignment. Also, you check the community. It would also be posted there. You can find the assignment submission form link in the description. You can submit it there. Okay. Okay, guys. Fine. That's it. We had a like good discussion. I enjoyed this session very much. I hope you also enjoyed this session as much as I enjoyed. Okay, let's wrap it up and let's meet tomorrow at the same time. I'll not be there, your instructor would be there, Cycle Sundakar. He would be continuing with the thing. Okay, any doubt in this session, you can surely ask it there and he would be clearing it out. Okay, bye guys, take care, good night.